I wanted to make a quick video on the resources available in this course. This example, anytime there's an E, that means you're going to use some kind of technology. You can use Excel. Some students said they didn't have Excel on their computer. However, you should have access to all of Microsoft Office 365 through your UMKC account. So you could access that on the web. You can also access it through statcruch. So if you are clicking on data and you want to copy them, you can copy them and open. If you have Excel installed, you can open it in Excel. You can copy to clipboard and paste it into the Excel online that you have access to, signing into your student account through UMKC, or you can open it in statcruch. And once you click on statcruch, you should have access to statcruch. If you haven't logged in to it, you'll go ahead and sign into it for the first time, and it's going to link to your Pearson account. So the same Pearson account you tied your Canvas page to at the beginning. So if you forgot it, you can send it to your email that you signed it up with, but you should be able to go ahead and sign in. And then once you're signed in, you should be good to go to open statcruch. So now that I'm signed in, I should be able to open it from the data, and it apparently didn't like that because I have a few different windows. So I'm just going to copy it to my clipboard and then open it from statcruch over here. And of course on this you have the help me solve it or view an example and the video, but we're going to go to statcruch. I'm going to walk you through that. So I'm going to go ahead and paste it into the first column, variable 1, and I might sort it from ascending to descending or from descending to ascending. Doesn't really matter what you do here. We're looking for a frequency table, and you can create frequency tables in statcruch, and we're looking for a histogram. We're looking at variable 1, and we're going to look at it with frequency. You can also do density or relative frequency, but here we're going to look at frequency. And you can also do start with and the width. In this case, we're going to start with 0 because that's what it's telling us, and we're going to do a frequency distribution or width. Where does it tell me? Oh, use class width of 1. So if I can get my statcruch back, the width is going to be 1. And I can do some markers or some dividings. I can look at the colors. I can label some things. There's kind of a lot what we can do here, but I'm just going to compute it. And this is going to tell me how many fall within each category. So, and then you also have to look here. I'm looking from 0 to 1. And on your chart, so your width here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have to be really careful because you can't include 1 here because then you wouldn't know where it falls. So you actually have to use, it says use integers or decimals, do not round, so 0.99. So this would be 1.99, this would be 2.99, this would be 3.99, 4.99. 5.99. So you don't want them to overlap any. You come here, it looks like we have 2 decimals, so that's why we use the 0.99 so that we're not going to have to worry about 0.999. Where would 0.999 fall? Well, there's kind of a gap here, but we don't have to worry about that since we have 2 decimals. But if I hover here, I know that the frequency between 0 and 1, but not including 1, is 10. So 10, what do we have here? 31, 37. So 31, 37. So it's really kind of doing the hard work for me. 14, 6, and 2. 14, 6, and 2. And there's a few different ways you can do that. If you're using a different program, there's probably different ways to do it. You can save it, you can download it, you should be able to print it, refresh it. If you click on it, it's going to highlight the data points that are kind of in that category. So you can see they all got highlighted there. But so go ahead and check my answer here, and you can see that's correct. So hopefully this can be useful in some of your calculations, because if you're just doing these by hand, or if you're trying to organize them, it's very easy to get lost. So please let me know if you have any other questions.